40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest through like some different movements. And so our warm-up today will be a little bit more about like moving and getting our heart rate going, where like sometimes we kind of do some stretchy stuff. But I know it's cold outside and it's early in the morning, so we're going to try to start off by just like moving around a little bit. And also, I'm going to put in the chat the first half, or the first most of what we're doing, so that there's no spacing or anything in there, but just so if you need it written down or if something happens to my internet, you will have it. But so we'll start with your item, and we'll start standing also, which is kind of something we don't always do. And again, we're going to go for 40 seconds and work and rest for 20 seconds. And so you'll have your dumbbell in both hands at your chest, and you're going to use your hips. You're going to give a slight little dip, and then you're going to push the weight up overhead. So you get a little help out of your hips and pushing it up overhead. And so hopefully you have an item that this doesn't feel too tough. And we're just kind of practicing this movement pattern, and you got something that's pretty easy to just hoist up overhead. Even like a little water bottle would work really well for this. And again, we're just going to do these for like 40 seconds at an easy pace. Got like 10 more seconds. And again, just kind of popping that up overhead. 3, 2, 1, and then we'll rest. So you can set your dumbbell to the side and we'll rest a little bit. It's a little bit lighter back here if I shut that. All right, and then in 10 seconds, we're going to do some inchworms next. And so inchworms, 3, 2, 1, we'll start. And so you'll start on your hands and then just kind of start on your feet, and then walk your hands out to a plank, and then walk your hands back to your feet. No push-ups. Sometimes when you do an inchworm, you'll do a push-up, but it's too early for that. So just little inchworms. Sorry, Eden's being really annoying today, but you can just hang out with us, I guess. Ten more seconds for inchworms. Stop it. Okay, and then we'll rest. And you're going to use your weight again for the next one. And again, even just a water bottle is a great weight for this part, especially as we're warming up. 10 more seconds to rest. And next we'll be doing a bent row. So you're going to keep your hips up really high as you hinge forward. And then you're going to pull your item up to your chest. And so your back should stay nice and flat, shoulder blades down and back. Slight bend in your knees. And hips are up nice and high. Reaching back with your butt. It's okay to stick your butt out. 20 more seconds of these, just nice and slow and steady. Shoulder blades down and back. And again, hopefully your item is really manageable with the weight. And then we're going to rest. 20 more seconds to rest. And the next one we'll be doing is a plank shoulder tap. And so we'll hold a plank hold in 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to take your opposite shoulder and tap with your hand. So left hand to right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder. And you're trying to keep your hips as square as possible. And if you need a little break, you can put your knees down. You can do these with your knees down too. And we're going to go for 20 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Rest. And we're going to go back around to the top. So push press will be next. In 10 seconds. And so again, the weight's gonna be at your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, go. And just a little dip with your hips, and then a pop straight up overhead. And maybe now that you're a little bit warmer than when we started, you could try to do a couple extra reps if you're really feeling it. But we are still just warming up, so not going too fast. Ten more seconds. And rest. And inchworms are going to be next again. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, starting standing and then walking your hands out to a plank and then bringing them back to your feet. Twenty more seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. And then the bent row is next. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, bent row. And so again, really reaching up with your hips, down and back with your shoulder blades so that your back can stay nice and flat as you pull that weight up to your chest. And really maintaining this back position while your arms are moving back and forth is where the work is in this movement. So again, your weight really doesn't have to be very heavy to get lots of good work out of your low back and keeping your shoulder blades down and back. Slight bend in your knees if your hamstrings are really tight. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shoulder taps are going to be next in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, shoulder taps. And again, putting those knees down if you want. Just really practicing like squeezing the ground with one hand, putting all of that weight in your top half over one shoulder as you bring up to tap on the other side. Halfway. Ten seconds. Rest. And we're gonna do 3 rounds. I can't remember exactly what I put in the chat, but it's 3 rounds, whatever I wrote in there. Oh yeah, times 3, perfect. 10 seconds. And we're gonna do push press. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Inchworms. In 10 seconds. 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. And then the bent row is going to be next. In 3, 2, 1, go. Nice flat back, hips high. Stick your butt out. Keep those shoulder blades down and back. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, now, oh, one more. We gotta do shoulder taps. I was gonna skip it. 10 more seconds to rest, so we'll do shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Okay, now you get a little rest. Grab a sip of water. We'll take a couple minutes. And as you're resting, I'll kind of go over what we're going to do next. So the next part, we're going to do some like shoulder strength work, like kind of push-up-y. And we're going to have every minute on the minute to rotate through these like different movements. And there's going to be 6 different minutes. Okay, so I'll kind of go over the movements. Some of them will like repeat themselves just like on the opposite side. So it's not like 6 unique movements necessarily, but yeah, it's actually only 3 movements. So it should be not too confusing. So the first one is going to be a kneeling press. So you'll be kneeling here, and then you could use your 2 items. Or if you only have 1, it's fine to just use both hands. But if you have 2, we're going to start with 1 up and 1 down. And then you're going to switch places at the same time. So this is the seesaw press. So 1's coming down while 1 goes up. And so maybe everyone go ahead and try a couple of those. And the trick here is in this kneeling position, you're like squeezing your core tight so you're not rocking back and forth too much. And again, it's okay to use 1 item and you just won't be seesawing. You'll just be pressing 1 item up overhead. And really try, squeeze tight, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the ground with your feet so that you're not rocking back and forth as you do your press. And so in the time, like the first minute we're going to do these, we'll have 12 reps in the minute. So you'll have a whole minute to do 12 reps of those. Okay, so hopefully you got to try a couple of those if you wanted. And then the second movement is going to be a thread the needle, which we have gotten pretty comfortable with these. Maybe not comfortable, but we've done them a few times. So you're going to be a side plank. You'll be on your side like this, and you're going to take your other hand and thread it through and then reaching up to the sky. And so to make this, you can have your top foot down and your bottom leg, you can bend your knee and plant it on the ground there. And so this can give you a little bit more stability while you're doing these, if you want a little bit of help on the stability for those. It's kind of hard for me to demonstrate that in my tiny room. I'm not sure if you saw that. So far, so good. Thanks, Slim. All right, so the first minute is going to be kneeling. Let's say like your right leg is forward, so it's going to be like kneeling press or seesaw press if you got 2 items. The second, 12 of those. The second minute is going to be, let's say like left side, thread the needle. And then the third minute is going to be a push-up, but not really a push-up. An inverse push-up. It's going to be a push-up negative, so that means like the lowering down of the push-up. And that's really the only part we're going to worry about. And you're going to lower down for a 5 count. So starting in a plank and lowering 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then here, doesn't matter what happens next. So you can be a big worm, whatever, but then just getting back up into this plank position for the next rep and lowering 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so we're going to do 6 of those in the push-up minute. And so if each lower down lasts 5 seconds, it should take you 30 seconds to do the push-up work. And so again, like taking time between the reps to get yourself back up, that's totally fine. But this minute may end up like taking closer to a minute because you're like taking time between reps to get yourself back up into the plank position. Also, an option for this is to use something like a chair. Can you see my chair? And so then this way it's like I just going to the chair for my lower down is a little bit easier, and then coming back up into the position. So you could also do your 5 count down to like a chair or a table or a bed or the wall, anything like that, especially if after round 2 or something it starts to be a real challenge. And so then the 4th, 5th, and 6th minutes are just going to be repeats. So the 4th minute we'll do the other leg kneeling. So like I had my right leg forward before, so then the next time I'm going to have my left leg forward, and we'll do our seesaw press. I'll go to the other side for my thread the needle, and then we'll repeat the push-ups. So the push-ups are going to happen 2 times each round. And we're going to do 4 rounds. And so this is going to be kind of like the bulk of the workout for today. And so again, a little strengthy, focus on the shoulders. Cool. Okay, did I forget anything? Again, hopefully I don't disappear, so I'll be able to keep guiding everyone through each round. All right, okay. I see some thumbs. And so the first movement is going to be that kneeling seesaw press if you have 2 items, or just a regular shoulder press if you have 1. And yeah, I'm going to do my right side first. So I'm going to put my right foot forward. I'm going to be on my right side for the thread the needles. But if you want to go, whatever side you want to go with first is great. But we'll start. Are y'all ready to start? Great. Okay, 10 seconds. And so 12 of these. 3, 2, 1, go. And if you have a light dumbbell and you want to do more than 12 reps, you have that option available to you. But just remember, we're going to be doing 4 rounds. And lots of rest in our strength EMOMs is good. I know a lot of times we're not used to having lots of rest in our EMOMs. That's my fault. All right, 10 seconds, and then we'll do our thread the needle. Three, 2, 1, go. Nice job. And so the push-ups are going to be next. And again, a nice slow count on the way down. And it just starts at the top and goes to the bottom, so you don't need to worry about how you get up. Just figure it out. Any way to get back up is fine. 3, 2, 1, go. 6 push-ups, nice and slow on the way down. Six of those push-ups. And we've got 10 seconds left. Make sure you're resting like 10 seconds. And we're going to go straight into the seesaw press on the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. And then next we're going to do the thread the needle on the other side. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we're doing thread the needle on this side. Nice work, everybody. I feel like I was maybe gone for a second, but looks like I'm back. And we're going to do push-ups again in 10 seconds. 6 push-ups, or push down, lower downs. 3, 2, 1, go. So that was one set. And we'll go back to the kneeling press. Ready, set, go. Whatever your first side was. And then thread the needle. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and we'll be back to those push-ups. Not quite push-ups, negative push-up. In 3, 2, 1, arg. Okay, second side, kneeling press. In 3, 2, 1, go. And then we'll do the thread the needle on that other side.
The thread the needle ones, are we supposed to do a certain number of times or just like for a while?
Yeah, sorry, it's supposed to be like 12 each side. For a while is also totally great. This is what I love about everybody in this class. It's like 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, good job. Nice work, everyone. 20 seconds. So hopefully you feel like your muscles are doing work, but your heart rate isn't too elevated. You're able to kind of rest as much as you like as we go through our strength work. 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Arg. Why do these come back so often? Oh my gosh, 2 rounds done. So we're back around to the top again with our kneeling press, 12 presses. 3, 2, 1, go! And if you're finding that the press is still like you're wanting a little bit more difficulty, you could like hold for one at the top, or you could like also lower down a little bit slower the way we're doing our push-ups. Just if you're looking for more resistance out of the weights that you have, you can try that. But you're probably working hard enough. All right, 3, 2, 1, thread the needles. 12-ish. And then more push-ups. In 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, 3, 2, 1, kneeling press. And we'll go back to the thread the needles in 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, thread the needle. Great work, everybody. 10 seconds and we'll do some more push-ups. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh, nice job. 15 seconds. And we'll do one more set. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do that kneeling press. Seconds, and then we'll do our thread the needle. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Thread the needle. Seconds. And then we're going to do push-ups. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! Arg. All right, in 10 seconds, we'll do that kneeling press again. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. All right, 30 seconds. And then we'll, or 15 seconds. 15 seconds, sorry, sometimes I can't see my clock. And then we're gonna thread the needle. In 3, 2, 1, go! Nice job, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. We're gonna do our last set of push-ups and then you'll get a break and we're gonna do one short thing at the end. 3, 2, 1, go. Push-up time.
My arms are noodles. Hi, Abby.
Nice job. I had to get a towel because I was sweating. Good work, everybody. How was that? It was okay? All right. Okay, so the last thing we'll do today is going to be 20 up-downs, 20 sit-up. Actually, sorry, 30 up-downs, 30 sit-ups, 20 up-downs, 20 sit-ups, 10 up-downs, 10 sit-ups. And that's it. You're just going to do it one time through as fast as you can. So 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10. And again, an up-down is kind of like a burpee, but you're just going to plant your hands on the ground, and then you're going to step back into a plank, and then you're going to step back up and stand up. So no jumping at the top. It's also okay to jump your feet back and then jump your feet back up too. And then remember, bend your knees a lot so that as you're moving, your butt is dropping and your knees are bending and your chest is bending all at the same time rather than this kind of a move. So bend your knees a lot. And then sit-ups, any rules apply for your sit-ups, like any style, including like cheat, anchor your feet if you want to, swing your arms, like just get the reps. All reps are good reps to me. So I like to swing my arms on the sit-ups because it makes them a little bit easier. I can get some momentum that way. And sometimes if I start to get tired, I might even throw my feet underneath my dumbbells a little bit to anchor them in place so I'm not sliding all around the room. Also, sometimes my butt chafes really bad when I do sit-ups, and so in that case, if I start to notice the chafing, I'll put my hands under my butt and I'll do some leg lifts so my hands can kind of provide a little protection for my bony tailbone, and these leg lifts will be just as spicy as sit-ups. And the idea is to just try to get it done as fast as you can safely, so don't push yourself to the point of getting injured, but at the same time, like, now's the chance to like push your heart rate. Earlier we were kind of pushing our shoulders and our muscles a little bit, without pushing our heart rate. And so now's your chance to go fast at the end. This one person I train calls it the speed round. He's like, oh, this part's the speed round, huh? Like, oh, I can't wait for the speed round. Oh, okay, it's cool. I think I'm gonna call it that now. Lily, hi. I want to give you a little...
Sorry to miss the speed round.
Yeah, you can make it up later.
I will.
But is everyone else, do you want to just start? Was that enough of a break? Yeah? Oh, okay, I see some thumbs. So 30 of each, 20 of each, 10 of each, and then you're done. In 10 seconds. Three, two, one, go! Yes, go. Nice job. Speed round. Bye, Shishi. Yes, nice work, everybody. Eden, what the heck were you doing? Where were you? Yes, nice work. Nice job, everybody.